Typification of ethical issues. Optimal Solution SDNVHD faces several ethical issues related to the use of HRIS. First, employee privacy is a major concern because the company uses a biometric attendance system. Employees may feel uncomfortable due to constant monitoring and they are concerned about how personal data is collected and used. Second, employee performance data is shared by the HR department without employee permission, which raises confidentiality issues. Another issue is fairness in requirement. The automated requirement system may discriminate against a certain applicant because the selection process lacks transparency. As a result, qualified candidate may be rejected automatically without proper evaluation. Lastly, the company used employee data to evaluate performance without clearly communicating this process to employees. Overall, this ethical issue can reduce employee trust, morale, and confidence in management.
Okay, now I will explain about ethical impact on employees or optimal solutions never had. Firstly, biometric attendance tracking make employees feel monitored, which creates stress and privacy concern and reduce trust in the organizations. Second, sharing employee performance data without consent lowers morale. Employees may feel insecure about how their information is used, which affect motivation and confidence. Thirdly, the use of automated recruitment system raises fairness issues, as employees and applicants may feel decisions are made without proper human judgment. The fourth one is, or the last, the lack of transparency in how HRIS data is used causes confusion among employees. Overall, this ethical issue reduces employee satisfaction, trust, productivity, and loyalty. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will explain the impact of the issue on the organization. Firstly, sharing employee performance data without consent may damage the company's reputation and reduce public trust because the organization may be seen as unethical. Secondly, failure to protect employee privacy may lead to legal and compliance issues such as penalties, lawsuit, and government investigation. Moreover, constant biometric attendance tracking may reduce employee trust, morale, which can lower productivity and increase employee turnover. Lastly, the automated recruitment filtering system may create unfair hiring decisions. This is because they reject qualified candidates. This will affect workforce diversity and the company's overall performance.
Hello, my name is Ainisaini binti Amijam. I will present the justification of ethical practices for this case. First, the company should inform employees about the purpose of biometric attendance tracking to reduce discomfort and increase trust in the system. Second, employee performance data should only be shared with consent to protect privacy and confidentiality. Third, the automated recruitment system should be reviewed regularly to ensure fairness and avoid rejecting qualified candidates unfairly. Lastly, the company should clearly communicate how training and performance data are used to avoid misunderstanding in the HR system.
Okay, next, I will explain the ethical values in HRIS practices. First is responsibility. The organization must ensure that employees' information such as biometric attendance, training records, and performance data are kept confidential, only used for work-related purpose. So this helps protect employee privacy and security. And secondly is transparency. Employees should clearly understand how the HRIS system works, including how the data is collected, stored, and used. Transparency helps build trust between employees and management while reducing misunderstanding. The third is fairness. In recruitment, automated HRIS system may sometimes contain bias. Therefore, the organization should regularly review the system and combine automated screening with manual evaluation to ensure equal opportunities for all candidates. So, and lastly, accountability. So, the organization must take responsibility for the management of employee information by creating clear HRIS policies and providing channels for employees to report ethical issues or misuse of data. Overall, applying these ethical values help create a trustworthy, professional, and ethical HRIS environment while protecting employees' welfare and the organization's reputation.
First, create clear privacy policies. Optimal solutions should explain clearly how employee data is collected and used. This can improve transparency and employee trust. Second, protect employee confidentially. The company should limit access to employee data only to authorized staff. Employee consent is also important before sharing information. Third, monitor the recruitment system. The recruitment system should be reviewed regularly to avoid unfair candidate rejection. Human supervision is important to ensure fairness. Fourth, improve communication with employees. The company should clearly explain how training and performance data are used. Good communication and reduce misunderstanding among employees. Lastly, establish ethical iris guidelines. The company should create ethical iris guidelines that focus on responsibility, fairness, transparency, and accountability.